Hello? Oh man, we back. Hello there. Hi, it's Hanzo at the Hanzo Honey House. Gonna get back into Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Now, you may remember the Mariners and the poster boy Ken Griffey Jr. himself are in town, but they ended up losing to the town business. But today, they have a tall order with the big unit coming into town. Literally, that is his name. That's how he goes. So, we're going to do a little finagling here. We're going to bring in Bordick and move him into the lineup. Now, we want Armas at third. And then there's the DH spot. Okay. But what we will do, I'm sure he's never done this before in his life, but we're going to play Bordick at first and then make Mac attack the DH just because he's been putting in a lot of work and deserves a break. Okay. Batting 500, 600 home runs. Ha! 6 home runs, 27 RBIs. I believe that might lead the team. Brocious is pretty close to 26. Hammond and yep. Pretty doggone close. All right, so let's save that lineup. Cool, we'll work with that. Now, we have everybody pretty much staying the same on that side, but this time we have to face off against one of the scariest pitchers in MLB history, Randy Johnson. Yes, Randy Johnson. He almost had 20 games that year. Lost 8, had 1 save at a 324 average. Pretty good considering how offensive, powerful this team really was. So, let's see what the boys can do today. It's the Mariners versus the Athletics. Should be of Oakland, but in this case, they are from Oakland.
Play ball.
Let's go. Here we go. We're going to skip the pleasantries because we got to get right to the action here. Carsey on the bump. Vizquel leading us off. Here we go. First pitch goes to Gates. Throws to Bordick for the first out of the inning. Bordick already seeing some action at first. Boone. Not interested in that nice pitch. I can understand that. The 0-1. Skies one. Is the wall going to be defeated today? No. Hits the top of the wall. Brocious plays it off the top. He could be out at second. And he's out at second. Scott Brocious rifling Boone out at second base. Rip. Up comes Griffey Jr. Griffey gets that nice pitch inside. Not interested. Ball 1. Carsey throws a slow pitch for strike 1. Griffey really holding true to the right side of the left box. Fastball. Oh, he gets a hold of it. Armas is there to snag it in short left for the end of the inning. 1, 2, 3 after 1/2. 1 hit. No runs. Lance Blankenship's leading us off against Randy Johnson. 103 out the gate, and that's the kind of game we're having today. You got to wear him down. 103 back to back. I like that. Not really. Here's the 0-2. Swings at the final pitch, and it's right to second for the easy grab. Gates up now from the right side of the plate. Swings to the first pitch. Ooh, 103 down to 65. That's rough. Okay. 101. He's slowing down. Maybe he's human. We can get him. Swings at the next pitch. Oh, goes to short. Gates can't beat out the throw for out number 2. Ruben Sierra's up now from the right side of the dish. He's not waiting around. Swings at the first pitch. Lines to right. Straight into Buhner's glove for a 1-2-3 inning. Right back at ya. After 1. No score. Speaking of Buhner, leading off the inning here, Carsey. Ooh, gets him to whiff on the 6-7. But he hits the next pitch right to Sierra. Sierra gets there, jumps, and he snags it. Out number 1. Tina Martinez up. Oh, but Gates He swung at the first pitch. Gates dove for it. Got it. I was able to get the ball over to Bordick for out number 2. Here comes Edgar Martinez. Martinez right to Armas, and that is the end of the inning. Another 1, 2, 3 inning for Steve Carsey and the boys after 1.5. No score. McGuire on DH duty today against Randy Johnson. 94 on the outside part of the plate. No thank you. McGuire steps back. Swings to the next pitch. Gets a good wood on it and actually hits to the outfield. McGuire's on with the single, keeping the streak alive. Here's Brocious now. Right side of the dish. 95 on the outside part of the plate. Ball 1. Johnson. Straight down the pipes. 103. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 on 102 down the pipes. Strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Swings at the next pitch and is fouled very slightly. We do it again. 1-2. Swings at the last pitch. Really late on the swing, but Buhner's there and McGuire's way out of position and gets doubled off at first for a double play. Oof. Here's Andretti now. Andretti looks at the N64. Doesn't swing. Ball 1. 96 on the end part of the plate. Still off the dish. 2-0. Oh, he caught it that time. For strike 1, Blue giving it to him. Here's the 2-1. 101 down the pipe. For strike 2, the 2-2 to Andretti. Swings right through 102 for the end of the inning. Johnson with his first strikeout after 2. 1 hit apiece. Still no score. Here's Blowers. Blowers hopefully can get it going early. But Carsey is kind of cruising here. Right back to Carsey for out number 1. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. 6-7 again. Kind of like 6-4, but not really. Oh, but he lines out to Gates. Carsey is like feeling himself. Easy money. Blankenship across the diamond to Bordick for the end of the inning. After 2.5. Still no score. Scott Hammond's up. Not known for making stuff happen on people out not on base. But batting 342 so far. Johnson already up. 0-2. Throwing those straight heaters. The 0-2. Swings at the next pitch. It's skied, but it is slow. But Buhner's right under it for out number 1. Here's Armas. Armas, 3 home runs on the year. 101 down the pipe for strike 1. Armas going real deep in the box. Lines one down the first base line, and it is a fair ball. Buhner gets a hold of it. Martinez couldn't put the leather on it, but it is only a single because Buhner's got a cannon. Here's Bordick at the bottom of the lineup playing first today. Already down 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to Bordick. Swings at the pitch late. Looks like it's going to be a double play, and it is. Oof. Pitcher's duel. No score after 3. Here's Omar Vizquel, one of the magicians in the outfield, and he hits a blooper that makes it to the outfield. First pitch, single for Omar Vizquel. Here's Brett Boone. Boone hits it hard, foul down the left field line. Carsey sweating. Vizquel runs, but oh no! Bad base running, and he still gets thrown out by Lance Blankenship. The 5-3 double play there. Nice play. 2 outs for Ken Griffey Jr. You got to keep the bases empty for this man because he will hit things really hard. Speaking of which, that could go foul, and it does not. Oh no! Home run for Ken Griffey Jr. Barely gets over the wall, but it's still a home run nonetheless. 363, breaking the tieless. The tieless score? The scoreless tie. Seattle up 1-0. Here's Jay Buhner. Oh, and Buhner's like, hey, I want one too. Back-to-back home runs for the Seattle Mariners. Jay Buhner hitting one a complete mile. 500 feet. Just like that, Seattle's up 2-0. The beef in the lineup has come through, but Brocious is like, nay, nay, you were in the town, son. We know how to run this. Inning the inning. Give up 2. After 3.5, it's Seattle. 2. Oakland. Nothing. Here's Blankenship. Blankenship still needs to figure out how to get on base. Batting an abysmal 164. He swings at the 0-1 and makes it to short, but then also makes it to first for out number 1. Here's Gates. Gates is like, I think I'm going to just let him... I'm going to let him throw. It's Randy freaking Johnson. He throws really hard. He takes photos for a living now in the real world. It's crazy. The 0-2. He swings to the next pitch. Tino Martinez gets and steps on the bag for out number 2. And here's Ruben Sierra. Sierra has 6 home runs on the year. Batting a cool 398. Already 1-0. There's the 1-1. Johnson slowing down at 98 miles an hour. Johnson throws a slow pitch, for instance. 54 lets it sneak in there. So many fastballs. And then Sierra hits the next one. Goes skies, but Buter can get it right at the foul line for the final out of the inning after 4. 2-0 Seattle. Here's Edgar Martinez. Right to Armas on the ground across the diamond border for out number 1. Flowers is next. He swings at the next pitch, and it is foul. The 0-1. Swings at it, but Armas is there to snag it for out number 2. Here's Valle. Valle with the monster arms hits a monster fly ball right in the infield. Gates is well under it for the end of the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Carsey. Back on the horse here. Seattle's up 2-0. Here's McGuire. McGuire looking at Johnson. Pause. That's a ball. Way out. Non-contested. Fastball. 100 miles an hour for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Slow pitch. 55 miles an hour. Ouch. McGuire steps back. The 1-2. Swings at it. Gets by Johnson, but goes to short. And is thrown out at first for out number 1. Ugh, you hate to see it. Here's Brocious. Brocious swings at the first pitch, goes to third for out number 2. Here's Aldretti. Aldretti is going to be like, I got to be annoying here because in order for us to get anything going, we got to wear him down and get to the bullpen. Already down 0-2. Swings at the next pitch, goes to the third across the diamond. Almost beats it out by 3 steps, but still 3 steps too far. After 5, it's 2-0 Seattle. Here's Felder. Carsey still chilling, still feeling pretty good about himself. Throws the N64 inside for strike 1. Swings to the next pitch. Sierra takes an odd jump, but is able to get there for out number 1. Top of the order now, Omar Vizquel. Gives him the order. 66, strike 1. The N64 missed on the in-hand side. Must be player 2. Here's the 0-1, but can Bordick get there? He cannot. Foul ball. The 1-2 to Vizquel. Another one, but Bordick has a chance. No, same spot, same problem. We do it again. The 1-2 to Vizquel. Right back to Carsey for out number 2. Here's Boone. Oh, Carsey feeling the heat already. Grounds it to Armas across the diamond to Bordick for out number 3. The end of the inning. 6.5 down. No, make that 5.5 down. Seattle up by 2. Scott Hammond trying to do some damage here. Maybe the unlucky hero. Johnson slowing down at 98 miles an hour. Strike 1. Swings at the next pitch. 88. Time traveling. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Hammond gets some good wood on it. Goes to third. And he's thrown out at first. Out number 1. Marco Armas is up. Somebody do something against this man. 88 miles an hour. Time traveling still. Strike 1. 96 for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Slow pitch. 60 miles an hour and gets him swinging. Second strikeout for Randy Johnson. Bottom of the order, Mike Bordick. 97. You got to make him throw the ball, right? Make him throw the ball. Bordek's like, I'm not waiting around. That stays fair. It's a home run, and then it goes foul. Oh, what a heartbreaker. That could have gave the guy some juice. The 0-2 grounds out the third, and boy, Bordek sure wants that one back. But that's the end of the inning after 6. I keep seeing 7 because the 7's on the screen. After 6 innings, scores 2-0 Seattle. Still a kind of tightly checked game here, given the fact there's only been 6 hits on both sides. Seattle having 4 of them. Carsey to Griffey. Catches in part of the plate there. Strike 1. Oh, but Griffey gets jammed. Right the gates to Bordek for out number 1. Here's Buhner. Buhner, the last one to hit a home run. Lines to Armas for out number 2. And here's Tino Martinez, who hits a fly ball, and it gets by Sierra, hits the wall. Martinez around second. Oh, Martinez is thinking 3 here. Sierra's not got the cannon out there, and boy, howdy, he got the third very cleanly, misplaying the ball. Carsey trying to get out of this inning with no damage. Martinez, Armas, clutch. It's time to stretch. Still 2-0 Seattle. Take me out to the ball game. Hopefully the Oakland with these last couple at bats and the last couple innings can get something going here. Johnson's still looking cool out there. 96. Still throwing hard, still throwing fast. Blankenship. 90 miles an hour, making him work for. Here's the 0-2 to Blankenship. Swings at the next pitch, and it is a foul ball. We do it again. 4 pitches is better than 3. The 0-2. Swings at the next one, and it is a fly ball that is right into Buhner's glove. Oh boy. Gates calls time, gives the coach some time, let Carsey have the rest of his day. Gossage checking in just to try to redeem himself. Carsey, 5 hits, 2 earned runs off the home runs from Griffey and Buhner. Not bad of an outing, but the boys have not been able to do anything against Randy Johnson. But perhaps this is the time. He's starting to huff out there. Gates, 95, still huffing. Gates is like, I can do this. 93 for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Lines it right back to Johnson. Oh boy, that's rough. Here's Sierra. Sierra's like, I gotta do something, right? Swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. He lines it, gets on base though. Buhner has to come in from right to play it. Sierra's on. One swing of the batter from McGuire can tie this game up. Perhaps he's got it now. 95 from Johnson. Can McGuire find the stroke? 91. The 0-2 to McGuire. McGuire swings at the next pitch. He hits a fly ball, and it gets right to Buhner. 2 runners on for Scott Brocious. Short leads for both gentlemen on the base. Brocious has been known to hit home runs. Can he do it? Ball 1. Strike 1. Oh, the intensity is real. Slow pitch, doesn't bite on it, doesn't want it. The 1-2 to Brocious. He swings at the next pitch, it's a fly ball, but no! Second gets there in time. You hate to see it. After 7, still 2-0 Seattle. Gossage is out there. Now, he's not really known to do much, but he's got a redemption arc to account for. And it starts now. Brocious, 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Valle. Gossage, same pitch, no bite. Strike 1. Goes in the opposite way, but Blankenship is there for out number 2. Interesting enough, there's going to be a little bit of a change here to see if we can do this. We're going to actually move Bordek and put him at short and put Blankenship at first. A little bit of a defensive change. Interesting call from the coach. All right, 2 outs. Gossage is rolling. Felder's up by 2. Swings at the first pitch. Armas gets it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 for Gossage. 7.5 down. Still 2-0. That fourth inning still hanging over Oakland. Aldretti's out there, but Johnson's still huffing, still going. They're going to make him throw. Make the man throw. Tire himself out. 3 pitches is better than 1. Here's the 0-2 to Andretti. Swings in the next pitch. He lines one. Gets on base. Tying run coming to the plate in Scott Hammond. Hammond still has that 1 home run to speak of. He might have a chance here to make something happen. Swings to the next pitch. It is a ground ball that gets through. Runners on 1 and 2 for Marco Armas. No outs. Marco Armas, everybody. Can he break open the schneid? Johnson still relying on the fastball, even though he's tired. 93, the 0-2. Oh, lines it right back to Johnson, and boy, that's a tough break right there. All right, here comes Bordick. Recently moved from first to short. Bordick still feeling it. Oh boy, Johnson is killing the corners right now. Oh, but Bordick gets a hold of one. Computer, get there to get it. He does, and oh no! He forgot how many outs there were. It was only 1 out, and that's a double off at second. Ouch. That hurts. That was the best chance Oakland had all game. Top of 9. Seattle's up by 2. Looks like we're good at bottom of the 9th for once. Gossage has got to hold them for 2 to give the boys a chance. Vizquel's like, no, sir. I don't think so, but it hits the wall. We got Andretti out there playing the ball off the hop. That's a double for Vizquel. The Gossage redemption tour is not looking good here. Baboon skies one, and Brochus is there to get it. Vizquel tags up from second. Oh, they're playing a real aggressive ball here late. And here comes Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey looking for something he can hit, but he gets nothing. Right to Gates for out number 2. Here's Buhner. Buhner lines out to Armas, and here's the showdown. Here's the stage. Gossage did his job and hold them to 2, even though Vizquel got the double and made it to 3rd. Blankenship, Gates, and Sierra starting us off. If McGuire gets up, that can happen too, but Johnson is still out there. 6 hits apiece. The drama ensues. 2-0 Seattle going to the bottom of the 9th. 3 outs for Oakland to keep the streak alive. Blankenship leading us off. Strike 1. Johnson really huffing. They're trying to ride him to the end. There's strike 2. Here's the 0-2 to Blankenship. He hits it, goes right to Martinez, steps on the bag for out number 1. Finally, after 8 1/3, Johnson's getting pulled. Carlton checking in to try to shut the door here. Gates is like, okay, we have a chance now. 63, non-contested, ball 1. 99 for ball 2, or strike 1 rather. Gates looks at ball 2 on the outside. The 2-1. 99 down the pipes for strike 2. The 2-2 to Gates. Throws another fastball, gets right there. The second baseman snags it, and we're down to the final out to keep the streak alive with Ruben Sierra batting from the right side of the dish. Looks at ball 1. There's strike 1. Got to be patient. You got to find your spot here. Oh, the slow ball 54. Here's the 1-2 to Sierra. Is this the last pitch? He swings at it, and it goes right to Buhner for the end of the game. And boy, that's a heartbreaker. A's get shut out. 2-0 to the magnificent pitching from Randy Johnson. Pale Hose outfielder leaves team to go to Japan. Who's the Pale Hose? We'll never know. Yeah, basically, Blankenship, Gates, Brochus, and Bordick didn't get anything going today. McGuire still holding strong, got 2 hits. Nobody scored nothing. The 2 home runs by Griffey and Buhner were the difference. Vizquel had 2 hits. Everybody else had 1 hit apiece. Overall, pitching was okay, aside from those 2 home runs given up. Breaks the streak 12 hits, 2 runs for Seattle. Total hits is 12. Checking around the league, we got Phillies, Cubs, Astros, Reds, Expos. Shoutouts to Montreal. Marlins and Giants. Boo! And then we got the Angels, Orioles, Red Sox, Brewers, Yankees. Boo! And the Rangers all winning their games. And this game where you just watched here, Seattle with the magnificent 8 1/3 given up, or pitched, I should say, by Randy Johnson. Yeah, I hate to see it. But that, friends, has been Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Check us out next time, or the boys try to redeem themselves after losing the streak to try to start another one. Thank you, lurkers, mods, followers, subs. You all rock. Thank you so much. And until next time, we may see you tomorrow or next week. Until then, take care.